So we finally got the Titanic complete as far as the midsection goes. Just got the final part to finish off, which is going to be the stern, which is the most challenging part. Here you see the Ali Express model. I'm going to show it up close to give you an idea what the difference is between the two. On this section, I gotta tell you, there's not a huge difference between the two models. They're both very, very similar in quality. But the biggest thing is just overall, I would say the Lego model is slightly better, but whether that difference is enough, that's a matter of opinion. One thing about the funnels on the Lego Titanic, which we're looking at here, is color-wise, they are more vibrant. The color is definitely better. Some of the colors in the AliExpress one are a little bit more washed out, but again, it's not a huge difference. It's not that noticeable unless you're really looking at the two models together. One of the things you will see here is that these two tiles here on the AliExpress are a little off color compared to the rest. However, I've seen other kits, some of these other Chinese models where there's been a lot more color variation than this. And overall, the colors and the fit isn't terrible at all. It's not a bad kit. It's a lot better than I actually thought it was going to be. As you see, everything seems to have gone together well. This is again now looking at the Lego one. You see there's no color difference. So again, you can spot the difference between the two there. But you know, whether you're going to be bothered about two tiles being a slightly different color is another thing. This Titanic, the Lego one, does have a light kit in, so it does have a few extra little pieces on it. But other than that, the kits are essentially the same. Now moving on to the side of the ship, this is again the Ali Express model. Really, fit wise, not bad. Some of the tiles don't fit quite as well as the Lego ones. As you see, this is the Lego one. Much more smooth the side. So some of the tiles are a little bit, not just don't stick down quite as well as they do with the Lego pieces. So if you've seen any of my other videos, you're going to know that I didn't include any of the interior decking inside my ship. And the reason being is because I plan to basically do something else with this model once it's finished. However, as far as the rest of the internals, they're all exactly the same as the Lego kit. So with the Lego Titanic, I did install all the interior floor plans in there, just simply because this was the original model I built. And I intend to keep this one. With this model, it's exactly the same. They both disassemble in exactly the same way by pulling the rod out the center, which allows you to disassemble the ship. Now, one thing I haven't really spoken about in any of my videos as yet in detail was the book. This is the manual for the AliExpress Lego. This is pretty much the beginning of the midsection. It's similar to the Lego manual in many ways. The only biggest difference is the fact with the Lego manual, you actually get 3 books, one for each section. With this one, it is just basically one color book that has everything in it for the whole model. So once you've finished the one book, you've completed the ship. It works just the same as the other one. It's very concise and very much to the point. I'm not sure if they just copied everything out of the Lego book or how they did that, but it's pretty much one and the same thing. So the big question is, am I recommending the AliExpress Titanic at this point? And the answer to that is absolutely not. I don't really think it's right that a Chinese company goes ahead and copies a product and sells it for a lot less money. They've done none of the work, but you know, at the other end of the spectrum, of course, is it similar in quality? No, not quite. There are definitely differences. I've had pieces fall off it and different things. I don't believe it's as good a model. I definitely think you're better off going with the real Lego. Do I think that Lego is a little on the expensive side? Yes, I think maybe they should try to bring the price a bit down in some respects. Some of the kits are getting a little on the high end, but at the same time, I don't think a company going ahead and making a copy of a model like this and just basically selling it without doing any of the work is right either. So with that said, I am going to be building the stern. So once that is complete, I will post that